Ladies and gentlemen, take a seat, lock your phones, and try not to lose your mind, because this may be the messiest scandal of the year. Remy Ma, the queen of loyalty and the face of Ride or Die, has officially lost it. And that's why Claressa Shields recently admitted to carrying Papoose's child. Yes, you read correctly. The unbeaten boxing champion secretly got involved with hip-hop's most devoted husband, Black Love, in a scandal that has left public sympathy melting faster than ice in a heatwave. Private hotel meetings, suspicious, business trips, and now a full-blown pregnancy confession that hit harder than any uppercut Claressa ever threw in the ring. Is it true love, a twisted revenge plot, or just the ultimate betrayal unfolding in 4K? One thing is certain, Remy Ma isn't just hurt, she's going crazy. And believe me, when Remy Ma loses it, the entire industry will be shaken by what we're about to reveal, which will make you question every #LackLove post you've ever double-tapped. This is betrayal at its best, and it's only just begun. Remy Ma always wore her heart like a badge of honor, supporting Papoose during jail bids and protecting him from rumors and fake Claressa Shields. The undefeated boxing queen, whose fists were supposed to fight injustice rather than ignite it, completely upended Remy Ma's entire world with one shocking revelation. She is pregnant, and the baby is Papoose's. Take a moment to process this, because if you thought betrayal was messy, imagine mixing it with celebrity egos, hip-hop royalty, and a champion with nothing left to lose. And by close, we mean hairstylists, bouncers, Uber drivers, and nosy cousins who attest that Claressa and Papoose's relationship wasn't something that happened overnight, sir. Instead, it was a slow, secret, and planned affair that was developed behind closed doors, hidden beneath heavy shades and VIP lounges. It reportedly began innocently with training sessions, networking events, mentorship talks, and other excuses that celebrities typically use before slipping into private hotel meetings and unrecorded late-night drives. One insider revealed that it wasn't even low-key. You could feel the chemistry radiating off them, hadn't seen each other in years. Oh, and in case you were wondering, Remy wasn't blind. She saw the lingering stares, the inside jokes, and the abrupt boxing consultations that lasted far too long to be about footwork. However, like any woman who built an empire on loyalty, Remy Ma made the poor decision to trust her man, because months before this scandal broke, fans began to connect the dots. For example, he was seen ringside at Claressa's less public matches. Even though he had no official role there, Claressa posted ambiguous quotes about new beginnings and private happiness. Immediately after attending events, PA was spotted at, and that was the biggest red flag. Coincidence? Come on now. But let's fast forward to the big event, the night. Everything fell apart. What's a private birthday party with a tight guest list? Phones confiscated at the door, music, and champagne secrets bubbling beneath the surface like a volcano, ready to blow. Claressa told witnesses that after drinking too much expensive champagne, she stood up, tapped her glass, and made a toast that would end friendships, marriages, and possibly careers to love, loyalty, and unexpected blessings because I'm pregnant. The room gasped and then the bomb went off. It's Papoose. Picture yourself sitting there with your glass frozen halfway to your mouth as Remy Ma punches her ribs harder than Claressa ever could in a boxing match. Some claim Remy Ma remains silent, while others claim she got up, threw her champagne in the air, and stormed out like a scene from a BET Awards after-party gone wrong. In any case, the damage was done, and by morning, TikTok was overflowing with reenactments from your Remy Ma hearing. Claressa confessed at the party how Pap fumbled Black Love with one left hook to the heart. One particularly vicious meme showed Remy Ma versus Claressa Shields, her real title fight depicted in a photoshopped boxing poster. Meanwhile, hashtags like prayer for Remy Papoose exposed and Claressa the home wrecker began trending globally. And Pap was still silent, no comments, and still hiding like a kid who had just broken Mama's favorite bass. According to some insiders, he went underground right away, turning off his phone, ghosting his team, and even cancelling public appearances. This was a wise move, because let's just say boxing gloves wouldn't have been necessary if Remy Ma had discovered him first. However, the wildest part is that suspicions had already been raised about Claressa, and this wasn't the first time. A fan commented Remy held it down for Pap while he was behind bars, and this is how he repays her by making a side chick, a baby mommy, embarrassing. In 2023, there were rumors that she was too close to another married celebrity athlete. These were unfounded, of course, because Claressa's team is better at spinning damage control than a DJ switching songs at a silent party. But the pattern was there. Entitlement, secrecy, and the attitude that if I want something, I'll take it. Now the situation is real, unfolding in real time on every social media platform known to man. Tweet's next fight should be against Karma, because it's coming for her at heavyweight speed. And let's not even talk about Remy Ma's mood after the news broke publicly. Insiders say she went full nuclear, smashed a studio monitor, cursed out Pap, and even some mutual friends who knew something but remained silent. The betrayal wasn't just personal, it was publicly humiliating. It was a punch she never saw coming, and it hit harder than any opponent she had ever faced in her career. Just when people thought perhaps things would settle down, the real aftershock began. Anonymous DMS screenshots and whispers about it was no longer a scandal. Rather, it was a full-blown industry earthquake. According to one insider, Remy Ma wasn't just hurt anymore. She's planning Remy's next move, which isn't going to be a subtweet. It's going to be a chess move. So Savage Pap's going to wish he stayed loyal. Claressa and Pap's text chains were erased. Hidden trips to Miami, secret gifts, and bartenders noticed that Pap and Claressa were too close in the VIP section, and hotel concierges hinted at suspicious backdoor check-ins. Savage new diss track in the works. Legal separation papers already being drawn, and Claressa being quietly blackballed from upcoming boxing promotions. You thought this was just gossip, but it was actually war, and the first shots had already been fired because deep down dull Remy Ma wasn't just fighting for her pride. She was about to fight for her entire empire, and just when you thought it couldn't get any messier, the real bomb dropped because the leaked voice memo that Claressa's friend unintentionally shared was apparently just the appetizer, sources say. An even worse recording allegedly surfaced behind closed doors in which Claressa allegedly admits wasn't an accident at all. According to leaks, Claressa was heard saying, "I knew exactly what I was doing. Perhaps I've been unhappy for a long time. It was just the first one brave enough to give him an escape." This was confirmed by the hairstylist, security guards, and Uber Eats drivers who somehow always know everything. The internet moved from angry to wild, and TikTok burst with dramatic reenactments of Claressa. "Escape sis, you're not a freedom fighter. You're a professional side chick with sneakers on." Insiders say Remy Ma wasn't just unfollowing people. She was making calls, planning moves, and yes, building her receipts folder, hotel logs, and text messages. These means hit harder than Papoose's broken vows, championship belts, breaking wedding bands, and Claressa Shields. Remy Ma didn't survive prison, but was defeated by common sense. Remy Ma's silence grew louder and scarier. You thought you were training for a title fight, but you were training to steal someone's husband. The second shockwave came when Remy Ma fired Papoose. You read correctly, because in the hip-hop hustle life, Papoose wasn't just a husband. He was managing parts of Remy's business, booking shows, handling paperwork, and more. Insiders claimed that Remy Ma wiped Papoose out of every business deal they had together as if he never knew about it. The screenshots, security footage from exclusive boxing events, and even flight records showed Pap and Claressa inexplicably landing in the same city repeatedly without Remy. There was a vicious text that was purportedly sent by Remy to a promoter. That said, security will escort Pap out if he shows up. Period. Cold may have been well-deserved, but guess who thought they could save face? Yes, Pap himself. Just as Remy was stacking her empire solo, Papoose attempted to control the damage by calling, texting, and even allegedly trying to show up at Remy Ma's video shoot with flowers. This was a Tyler Perry redemption arc. And what did Remy Ma do? She ignored every single attempt made by a close friend of Ray's who revealed Remy was done. There's no baiting your way back when you made your wife the laughingstock of illness. Meantime, Claressa Shields, who is receiving more criticism than ever before, used the traditional victim rebranding tactic when she shared a black and white picture of herself on the internet with the message, "Not everyone will understand your journey, and that's okay, girl. This isn't a journey. This is a scandal with a baby registry attached to it. Your journey to end a marriage. Stay strong, queen, in court. Boxing gloves can't save you from public opinion," and things only got worse from there. Sponsors who had previously praised Claressa's dominance in the ring began quietly withdrawing brand collaborations that had turned into motivational speeches. Speaking engagements were cancelled, and a rumored Netflix series about Claressa's life was put on hold indefinitely. Translation: no one wants a home record to be the face of inspiration. However, it wasn't just Claressa who was dealing with the heat. Papoose, who was once popular for being hip-hop's most devoted husband, was now popular for all the wrong reasons. #Papoose the problem, #Pop, I know loyal, #Remy, deserved better when TikTok went viral with over 8 million views. It featured simple clips of Remy Ma praising Papoose over the years intercut with screenshots of the Claressa Shields scandal. The caption read, "She loved him loudly. He betrayed her silently." Meanwhile, more serious legal repercussions were developing behind the scenes. According to several leaks, Remy Ma had her lawyers draft a formal legal separation, and in the documents, they made claims of emotional distress, public humiliation, and harming her professional brand for personal gain. And guess what? There were financial clauses as well. Remy's team demanded control over joint assets, financial compensation for reputational harm, and restraining clauses that prevented Pap from using Ray's name for future promotional purposes. Remy Ma was not merely playing chess, she was flipping the entire board. Insiders claimed that instead of apologizing publicly, Claressa reached out to Papoose privately in an attempt to keep the peace and see if they could work something out. According to a voicemail that was leaked, "I didn't mean for it to end this way. Perhaps we were just caught in the middle of something bigger than ourselves." You weren't caught, girl. You jumped head first into betrayal. With both gloves off, the internet roasted her mercilessly. Claressa, you are the arsonist, not the victim, and you are acting as though you were merely a bystander. And while Claressa tried and failed to rebrand herself as a strong, misunderstood woman, Remy Ma's glow was unstoppable. New photos, new record deals, and new business collaborations poured in, branding her as the ultimate symbol of resilience. After betrayal, one powerful campaign poster even went viral. Remy Ma dressed in black leather, standing over a cracked gold crown with the caption, "Loyalty is earned. Betrayal is punished." Mic drop. And let's just say that Papoose has been cited. He's laying low. No new music, no interviews, no public sightings according to insiders, with the exception of one tragic photo in which he appeared to have just realized he fumbled a once-in-a-lifetime woman. And Claressa is still trying to punch her way out of a scandal that no amount of championship belts can fix. Because in reality, some losses don't happen inside the ring. Some happen when you gamble with loyalty and lose everything in front of the world. No referee can save you. No gloves can protect you. And no title belts can repair what has been destroyed. And as the world watches the ruins, Claressa Shields and Papoose are standing there right now. The fallout has been even more terrible than anyone could have imagined. Within 48 hours of the full scandal becoming public, Claressa lost 3 major brand deals, a multi-million-dollar energy drink partnership, a major athletic sponsorship, and a documentary series that Netflix had approved months earlier. According to people close to the companies, it wasn't even a debate. "We can't align ourselves with that kind of drama. She's toxic now," he was heard saying to an aide. He went from being praised for his loyalty to being viewed as a meek pap on social media. He one cruel meme read, "When you trade a queen for a sparring partner and lose the whole kingdom." Ouch. Meanwhile, Papoose was not doing any better. His bookings dried up. Brand collaborations were cancelled quietly, and music features he was excited about were pulled with silent apologies. Remy Ma, on the other hand, wasn't licking her wounds in a corner. She was winning loudly when she released a surprise single called "Real Ones Don't Fold." She was no longer talking in hypo. For example, bars held you down through cages and courtrooms. You switched teens for hotel rooms. I built you. I fed you. I crowned you king. And you traded it all for a summer fling. The internet declared it an instant classic, and fans flooded the comments section with a knockout punch from Queen Remy is what healing and revenge sound like. Not Remy Ma winning the BET Awards off a heartbreak anthem. Elite group chat screenshot of a purported conversation between Claressa and her closest friends weeks prior to the confession was the final humiliation. Claressa allegedly boasted, "I deserve a real one stepmom of the year because of my arrogance, delusion, and sheer audacity." The internet went crazy and Claressa trended all over the world. Influencers posted reaction videos mocking her every move, and podcasts destroyed her career, decisions, and brand. One well-known gossip commentator put it this way: Remy Ma was leveling up in ways no one saw coming, and she had a new record deal announced. Bookings to speak on resilience and loyalty, and magazine covers lined up branding her. Remy Fat Joe, the 2025 comeback queen, shared a photo of herself with Remy clutching a crown with the remark, "Real queens never lose, they rebuild." Cardi B tweeted, "Remy Ma and solid girls always win in the end." Even celebrities like Missy Elliott offered public support, saying that sometimes the best retaliation is a globe. Meanwhile, Claressa made a last-ditch effort to win back what little sympathy she still had by doing a sit-down interview in which she told the interviewer how lonely she was and how it was never intended to hurt Remy. And Papoose understood her in ways that no one else did. The internet's reaction to the interview was unforgiving, with top YouTube comments saying that before booking private hotel suites, Claressa should have considered that tears don't erase betrayal. Papoose is nowhere to be found. Though some claim he tried to contact Remy one last time with a handwritten letter pleading for forgiveness in which he allegedly wrote, "I lost the best thing that ever happened to me, chasing a fantasy that destroyed everything." However, Remy had already moved on and hadn't even opened it. The true lesson in this chaos mentally, emotionally, and spiritually is that loyalty isn't about what you say in front of others. It's about what you do when no one is looking. And Papoose failed that test spectacularly. So where is everyone now? Remy Ma is stronger, richer, respected, and regretful. And Papoose regretfully cancelled Claressa Shields. It's disgraced and abandoned, desperately trying to restore the once golden image of Claressa standing victorious in the ring. But it's now overshadowed by memes, mockery, and mass unfollowings. A lifetime relationship. And the internet continues to devour every single messy update because scandals fade, stories die, but betrayals like this one last forever. So the question now is, was Claressa a victim of loneliness or a mastermind, manipulator who lost everything she gambled for? Or did Papoose fall victim to temptation, or was he always just wearing a mask he couldn't hold on to forever? Or did Remy Ma just serve as the ultimate reminder that sometimes your biggest enemy is the person you trust the most? The internet is already picking sides, but what about you? Are you on Ray's side, standing strong for loyalty and respect? Or are you on Claressa's side, believing mistakes can be forgiven? Or are you just on their side watching from a distance as the empire falls apart? Leave your unfiltered thoughts in the comments because they are more important than anyone else's. Did Claressa Shields really fall for forbidden love, or did she just fumble everything she worked so hard to build? Did Papoose ever truly be loyal? Or did he just wear the mask of loyalty until it slipped? Salad Strike is more than just gossip. It's a battle between truth and loyalty temptation. Trust us, this is only the beginning. Hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on your alerts because the next betrayal bombshell will be sooner than you think. Keep watching and stay woke. Stay woke.